Twitching Doll is going to go out, and we are going to get 4 2/2s with Spinner of Souls. Of course, we're taking the action. The spiders are going crazy. So let's see if the 2 mice can get past my army of Golgari insects and spiders. I don't think they can take it. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and block every single creature against this mouse. I don't think they've got the means. Bam, bam, bam. I don't even know exactly what's going on here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't even know who died. We got what? 2 Death Trick. Oh, 3. So we got Spinner of Souls. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. So Halloween is blowing past us. The holidays are kind of passing us by. Let's go back to some Halloween vibes. I'm feeling a little bit creepy and crawly today. That's right. We're going straight in for spiders. And I think this is absolutely a gem. So I guess we'll kind of start off with the theme here, with spiders, obviously. Featuring the Spinner of Souls as a spider spirit. Spirit's actually kind of interesting, but whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, it's like pretty good, but how do we use this? So obviously it's going to be like a sacrifice type of deck. So you want your own creatures to die. It's going to have to be like some sort of like, you know, Braids, nowhere to run. So we kind of have that kind of package going on. And what you'll also kind of notice is we do kind of have a little bit of Delirium going on, and we also have some Graveyard going on with like Izoni Center of the Web. So regarding like the Delirium, we kind of like this. I know you're saying this is actually, I noticed that like the actual creatures it makes are insects, but if you notice, as long as there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, insects and spiders you control have +1/+1 and have Death Touch. So just kind of fits the theme pretty well here. I also do have Tyvar. Tyvar, this deck runs a little bit different like the Insidious Roots deck. If you are kind of familiar with Insidious Roots, you don't really need that deck kind of needs Tyvar to survive. We don't need Tyvar as much. It just kind of sets up for, like, you know, we do have a lot of mana dorks here with like the Twitching Doll and the Llanowar Elves, so we can use Tyvar for, like, you know, activate abilities. We have haste, so that does come up in handy a lot. We also have the Broodspinner. I keep wanting to call this the Brood Spider. It's the Broodspinner. The Broodspinner also can, you know, well, Surveilling 2 is also very nice because it kind of sets up like your Delirium, your evidence for your Izoni later, and then, you know, it can go for Tyvar later in the game. You can just activate this and create a 1/1 black, green, and insect creature tokens with flying with the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. So that's that other like Delirium type of stuff here. But let's go in for Izoni Center of the Web. I love this. Karlov Manor is overhated. I do think it's overall pretty not that great of a set, but I think it's a little bit overhated. It's some fun stuff here. Whenever Izoni of the Web enters our attacks, we collect evidence 4. This is not Delirium, so it's a little bit different because it's just evidence 4. If you do, create 2/2/1 black and green spider creature tokens with menace and reach, sacrifice 4 tokens, surveil 2, and then draw 2 cards. You gain 2 life. Obviously, we are going to be making tokens. We do also have like the Infestation Stage, which makes another little mosquito. I call them mosquitoes. They're flying insects, so like and it kind of looks more like a bee, but whatever. A little mosquito flying thingies in the air, which is really, really nice, which also helps out with the ability with like Fountainport and stuff like that. So Izoni is a nice little way. And I was like, well, why only run 1 Izoni? Well, you don't really want to have like a ton of like Izoni in your hand. And plus, with the Spinner of Souls, I'm telling you, you get it faster than you think. You're going to be sacrificing all your things so often that the Spinner of Souls eventually will find you your Izoni. I'm not even joking. It's actually pretty uncanny how quickly you can find the Izoni with the Spinner of Souls by just spinning souls or something. But nevertheless, we do also have like Fear of the Lost Teeth because this is an enchantment. It's just an enchantment which kind of helps out with the Delirium, and plus you do need some sacrifice outlet stuff here. We are also running Corrupted Conviction and Eaten Alive because we do want to target our own stuff and sacrifice it. So these are a nice little thing here. I was debating Greedy Freebooter, but Greedy Freebooter does not. I think Fear of the Lost Teeth a little bit better because it's an enchantment, so it kind of helps out a little bit more with the Delirium kind of stuff here. Other than that, this is the last one I wanted to establish here. Season of Loss. I think this card is like, you know, it's definitely not Invoke Despair, but it is still pretty damn good. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. We want to sacrifice our own creatures, so obviously that's good. Draw a card for each creature that died under your control this turn, which is like, there's a lot. You can sacrifice, you know, Twitching Doll, you know, obviously creating all these spider tokens and sacrificing them, yada yada yada. There's a lot of things. We're already killing our own creatures on top of the abilities for that. And then for the 3 paw print thingy, each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. We have a ton of creatures. We've got 26 of them. That's quite a bit. So, Season of Loss, I think this is like a lost gem, pun kind of intended here. I do think this is the deck. If you're going to run Season of Loss, this is the deck to run it in, and I do think there's a lot of upside with this card. I really do. Last but not least, Skyfisher Spider. This is also just another card here. Also works with the graveyard, works with the spider theme. You can sacrifice another creature. We're going to sacrifice stuff because of the spinner, and then you can gain 1 life for each creature card in your graveyard. And again, we're filling up the graveyard. We got a lot of stuff here, so... And this is the deck here. I am actually thinking about cutting the mortuary. I'm not running Restless Cottage at all. I like this because it helps the graveyard a little bit, but I don't think we have too much mana problems in this deck, and I think the tap land kind of hurts a little bit. So I'm only running 2. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. The Twitching Doll also kind of helps out as well with the 1 mana of any color, and eventually you get more spiders. So I'm done blabbing. Let's go ahead and give a special shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons of the YouTube channel, members that do help out the channel financially, and it means the absolute world to me. I love this silly game of Magic the Gathering. I also, fun food for thought here, I actually do love, Golgari is my favorite thing here, and spiders are probably my favorite, like, tribal. I know this is not technically, like, you know, tribal, but, you know, it is what it is. It just works better this way, but... Regarding the Mana Rocks and the patrons, thank you so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. Feel free to join us in the Discord. The Discord is absolutely free. We are up to 85 members, and like I said, I am in this for the long run. I do want to become a big, you know, creature, yada yada. I think if you're a long-time watcher, you probably hear me blab enough about that. So let's stop blabbing for the time being. Thank you so much once again, but just keep in mind, until I become a big shot, make sure to join us in the Discord. Before I can become a big shot, make sure that only you cannot protect the Aether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alright, this sucks. I want to utilize the Season of Loss so badly, but I'm going to have to mulligan this away. This hand's just too bad to keep. I think Season of Loss has some potential here, so it is what it is, but I am going to say, though, real quick, because I am kind of roping here, I will say, I know that I have made quite a fuss about ropers on my channel. Hey, hands up, I got to admit it, I was roping, I had to tend to something at the door real quick, but hey, nevertheless, we're here. Let's go ahead and at least make up for that ropage. We're playing, baby. Twitching Doll coming out to play. So we are playing against a teamer. Scavenging Ooze is a little unfortunate because we do use the graveyard quite a bit. Do we want to go? Well, we definitely want to do this. Let's wait. Let's not get too hasty here. Got the Spinner of Souls, but honestly, I kind of would like to set up a little bit. I know it's not as mana efficient, but we only get 1 play either way. So Broodspinner, here we go. Braids and Eaten Alive. Well, you know, we don't really have a sacrifice outlet. These are kind of perfect, right? I mean, it's not often that you surveil 2 and you just keep them perfectly still. That does not happen a lot. You surveil 2 and you're like, yeah, it looks good. Like that like never happens, but I think that's the way. Plus, I also don't want to put creatures in the graveyard for the Scavenging Ooze, so gonna go ahead and pass on that one. But regarding Storm Chaser's talent, sure. This is kind of the problem card for them, because now they can like fetch stuff back. Especially if they get the this town ain't big enough, that becomes very problematic very quickly. But no attack is nice. Let's make sure we get our value from a Twitching Doll in case we do want to go in for that. So we don't really have the best Eaten Alive target, but if we do, which is going to be what I do here, let's go for the Spinner of Souls. I think it's probably going to have to be Broodspinner. So let's go for Eaten Alive here, and let's do this. Z, there we go. Go for Z, because it didn't let me, like, undo that, so that was kind of close. But nevertheless, let's swing in with our Broodspinner. I keep wanting to call it the Brood Spider, but it's the Broodspinner. The spider spins. Spin, 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 spider. They want to do a double block here. This is actually a little bit risky, considering that they could just double block and do some prowess nonsense, but I guess that was a little loose. There. But nevertheless, I want to get my damage before I went ahead and sacrificed this creature, so let's go and get rid of you. It does suck that they're probably going to eat it with the Ooze, but the Spinner of Souls goes off, and that's all I'm really worried about here. So Spinner of Souls. I never want to call this the Spider of Souls, though. It's only the Broodspinner that I want to call Brood. Let's flip them around, but it's Eaten Alive, sure. Gonna eat the Broodspinner. That's fine. Still goes bye-bye, so I think that's fine. I guess this is all right, right? Then we get another. This twitching doll. I'm not joking you. It will get crazy eventually. So, okay, Coast is fine. So I don't know. I don't know. This deck is really weird. Teamer plays so weird. It's so like it's just weird. So Pawpatch Formation, Prowess. I mean, I don't think I really care that much about this. It's fine. Just draw a card, create a food. I mean, okay, it's fine. Are they just drawing to answers or something? Because, I mean, right now we got the better board. You're targeting my spinner. No! Bushwhack? Okay. Makes sense. Shout out to Digimon. This Bushwhack reminds me of Pummel Whack. If you remember, if you know, you know. That is a shout out to the Digimon OG fans. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say about that. But Pummel Whack. Alright, Storm Chaser's talent, sure. I mean, I guess we can just keep building up these little, like, spider token things. Fear of Lost Teeth. We do have Delirium kind of set up here with Izoni. Oh, I don't want to say Delirium, sorry. We do have Delirium in our deck, but this is actually not Delirium. This is actually collecting evidence, but we use the graveyard nevertheless. I don't think I want to attack here because I'd rather just keep that the tokens going, right? So Braids to get rid of that. It's a little unfortunate, but at least we do keep paying them here. So no prowess. I mean, we're kind of doing okay here. I feel like Bambi just like kind of got shaky legs here. I don't know. I don't feel bad about this game. I don't feel great. I don't know where we sit. It's kind of just a weird deck. Tapping. They're tapping menacingly. Scavenging Ooze, sure. I don't love it. It's not great. It's okay. I feel like the SpongeBob meme of the Patrick. He's just standing there menacingly. Nowhere to run at least helps. I want to get another land so I can go for Izoni. That would be kind of nice to get Izoni going here. Yeah. I think we swing in with Braids. I do. I don't really have a good sacrifice thing with Braids right now unless we go for Nowhere to Run. So let's do this. Let's force them. Let's force them to use up their Scavenging Ooze stuff. Yep, sure. I mean, this sucks, but like we can't like really prevent this at all. So now it's a 3/3. I'm thinking, I would hope that they're going to use it again. So they're going to do it again, and then I think then now we can commit to the Nowhere to Run. Yep, sure. Don't love it, but it is what it is. So now, Nowhere to Run. And now this will become a chump block, hopefully. And then we also can sacrifice Nowhere to Run with Braids. I mean, this is pretty good. All things considered, not looking too bad here. Sure, that's a chump block. That's a true blue chump block. Bam. Sure. All right, we're making our way. Making my way downtown. Nowhere to run. Walking fast. So, if they want to sacrifice a Storm Chaser's talent, they do, which is a little unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to a draw, but this Twitching Doll, it's going to have 4 counters on it, which feels pretty good. Indeed, it's fine. Blue. So they're going to use the Storm Chaser's talents. That's fine. What are they going to retrieve with it, though? Just a Pawpatch Formation. That's not, like, that crazy. Sure. I mean, yeah, I think we're sitting fine here. The more I kind of go on here, come on, no land. Let's go. Oh, come on. I was wanting to land so I can get this Izoni down. We can't even really pay the evidence right now, but that's okay. So I guess we'll just go for Llanowar Elves. Sure. I'm only going to swing in with Braids. It's close, but yeah. I mean, again, we'll just keep this Twitching Doll nonsense up. You know what? I'm going to do it, man. Now we sacrifice you, and we can use some more card draw. If we get into 1 land, baby, come on. Yeah, another Twitching Doll. It's kind of funny, but... So now we're kind of in that same boat. We got rid of a Mana Dork. But we also have the evidence for Izoni now. So I think that's probably the way we want to play it. This Pawpatch is underwhelming. I mean, whatever. Get a food token, draw, whatever. It's fine. I would think they want to take Storm Chaser's talent and buff it eventually. Got a little too cute there. This town, okay, this is not where we want to be here. This town ain't big enough. It's definitely problematic. Storm Chaser's talents and into the whatever the hell, then they can just kind of loop it. It's obviously not infinite loop because they have to pay for it, but I guess it like could be kind of. Be gentle. Analyze the pollen. So hey, okay, we got some Izoni action here, some Karlov Manor, collecting evidence. I'm just gonna say, man, Karlov Manor, you know what? It was a good idea. I'm just gonna say it. Karlov Manor was a good idea. It was just executed kind of poorly. And I don't think it should have been in Ravnica. I think that was kind of weird to be in Ravnica, but nevertheless, we still cannot cast this damn Izoni, and I am literally just a little irked by that, but that's okay. I made my choice here. We gotta swing in. I mean, this is still damage. I guess we're just kind of being an aggro deck at this point. But that Thunder Trap Otter thingy, not really liking the side of that. That's gonna dig up some stuff. Not really comfortable with that one. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, so we're back. Oh. What? No! Alright, that's fine. So at least we get a lot more damage here. I guess we go for our Twitching Doll so that we can finally cast this Izoni, Center of the Web, which I've been trying to do for like years now. I'm going to keep the Corrupted thingy. So I guess we'll just do the same exact thing. I don't want to give him an opportunity to sacrifice a Twitching Doll. I just decline. I mean, it doesn't feel good. Nothing really feels good there. I do like the... You know, the 2/2s are still pressure on the board, so... Let's see if they go for the Offspring on the Thunder Trap, though. Which I assume they would. I mean, they have the means to do it, and I don't really have lethal exactly right now. So, I don't like this. I don't like this. And this card advantage. It is kind of worth noting. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit crazy. Maybe this is a little bit too picky here, but with the Thunder Trap Trainer, it feels a little bit more Izoni than just like Mono Blue. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. It might be picking splitting hairs, but it just doesn't seem Mono Bluish. It seems more like is it than actual. I digress. I digress. Let's go for Corrupted Conviction. I guess so. I want to keep enough damage on the board here, but like we have this, we have to make it use on something here, man. Can't just hold on to it forever, but it is what it is. We still can go for Izoni, so I think the time has come. It has been so long. Izoni, the Center of the Web. Please do not counter this, because I really, really need this. And we do have the evidence as well. So Izoni, Center of the Web, come out. Yes, it resolves. It resolves. Izoni, Center of the Web. Of course, we are going to be collecting evidence. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. That should be good for 4. And we create 4. Now, this is nice. This is nice. We can sacrifice 4 tokens, and then we now have Izoni as like a sacrifice outlet, and we don't need mana. We do not need mana to activate Izoni. So let's see what they want to do here. They do have Torch the Tower, which I'm assuming is going to kill a Braids, so we don't really care about that as much. Izoni's spiders have Menace, though. Now, that is pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of Lolth. So these just have Reach, but Izoni's have Trample, or not Trample, Menace. So here comes what I would assume to be a Torch, and then they're going to use, I would assume, a Braids. Yep, makes sense. We were semi-prepared for that. We're still going to take some casualties on our spiders here, but that's okay. But ultimately, they put it on the bottom, which of course is nice, because I think they are kind of drawing to a thing here. But if I take Izoni, I think we do still get the kill, so I don't think I want to do that right now. Let's just get rid of the trainer thingy. In case they have a no, whatchamacallit. This town ain't big enough, we want to get rid of the real one, not the token, because they can't Thunder Trap that one. But we got it. Izoni takes it. Let's go. Round 3. Fight. All right, we can rock this. Pretty good. The Mortuary, I don't run Restless Cottage in this deck. I just feel like typically you don't really need it. So, oh, turtle. Wow. Just an 0-5 turtle. That is a choice. Okay, maybe I'm kind of missing something here. All right, interesting. I'm going to say no to the Mortuary. Again, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm just kept enthralled by this turtle. But regarding the Mortuary and tap lands in general, they really do kind of hurt in this deck. We are kind of low to the ground, so I don't I just really don't like the any sort of the tap lands here. So I'm just going to ignore it completely and pretend like we can just say no to it. So the Broodspinner, not Spider, Broodspinner. We're going to go ahead and fix up our hand here. Hopefully we can maybe get at least one more untapped land. Ooh, okay, we do have, Blooming Marsh is like the nuts here, right? So with Llanowar Wastes, we do at least get that like Delirium thing going. So we do have a little bit of Delirium in the deck, so I guess that's probably maybe something that could be relevant later. So let's get down the Blooming Marsh. Feels pretty good here. Blooming Marsh, always nice before turn 3. Just kind of fixes up everything you need here, so... We can't really... I think we're just swinging both, right? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, no 5. I don't think we're in any sort of danger. No prowess or anything like that, so we'll just bounce when spiders and turtles collide. But now I guess we could go for the Spinner of Souls, but I'd rather go in for Twitching Doll and a Sage. I haven't seen a counterspell yet, so I'm not really thinking they do, but nevertheless, here we go. A Valley Floodcaller. Okay, so here, this is the first time I've seen it in this match, but the Valley Floodcaller is typically what this deck wants to do, and I think they want to go for, like, the Elk, not Elf, sorry. And then they want to go, like, Infinite. I think it's been a while since I've played with the Otters. Come to think of it, I haven't even done the teamer stuff, just with Otters in general, but, I mean, there's just, like, no way, right? Because they're going to get a +1/+1. Oh, well, they're going to make this easy for me. I was going to say, I'm not going to... Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, at least we get a few more critters here. Honestly, though, do they have 2 more instances? So we can double block here. Probably. Burst Lightning. Okay, they have to have 1 more then, because I can just double block and then get rid of the Flood Caller. There's no way that's good for them. They do? Oh, that's unfortunate. So they have them. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we can handle this. Oh, the Pummel Whack. Shout out Digimon. The Pummel Whack. I think I do actually block here because honestly, no. I think I kind of want to though. I think just the raw damage is going to matter in this match. So the thing is with the Spinner, the Spinner of Souls, it has to be a non-token anyway. So I think it does matter. So Tyvar's fine. Yeah, let's go for Spinner. Sure. They only have 1 more card left in their hand, so like, I mean, they can't combo off too hard, I would assume. It would have been nice to have that Spinner of Souls out. I guess I really wasn't expecting a Pyroclasm. We would have got a lot of value out of that, but that is what it is. So, land's good. Only 1 card left in their hand. I don't think they're going to swing. I doubt it. Yeah, no. So now we can kind of accrue our value. We have Tyvar. I guess we'll just go for the Elves if we do have Tyvar or whatever. So, oh, that's a misplay. Oh, damn, that's a misplay. That's definitely a misplay because if we go for Tyvar, we're not going to be able to untap the Elf because we're going to have to use all of our black here. So, probably should have went for Tyvar first and then the Elf. Yeah, okay, whatever. But we don't get counter. I guess I also, you got to throw in a potential counter spell in there as well. But considering that they didn't have one, it kind of ended up being good, I guess. So, Broodspinner lands, huh? Yes. No, I don't know. I guess we'll just roll the dice. But I would like to have some sort of sacrifice outlet. If we just get 1 sacrifice with either like a Braids, an Eaten Alive, etc., we can start getting... Okay. So they're in top deck mode. That's the one thing, you know, I think we kind of have the better board, honestly, for now. Unless they top deck like a Storm Chaser's Talent or something like that. Oh my god, okay. Ooh, how many rats to get? 4? I guess it's not terrible. We can take this. I think we can handle this. Honest to God, like Tyvar, this isn't an Insidious Roots deck. I think Insidious Roots really needs Tyvar to survive. This deck, not really. We don't really need Tyvar. So if they're feeling very threatened by Tyvar, I think it's fine. I'm gonna let the Valley Floodcallers do their thing. We're actually just gonna thin out their board here, so we can take the damage. Damage is not that bad. And then the Llanowar Elves is going to activate the Spinner of Souls. So I think that's pretty good for us. Take action, of course. Twitching Doll's fine. Of course, we kind of would like to see, you know, maybe something kind of crazier, but it's fine. It's fine. Fear of Lost Teeth. Guess we'll go for Eaten Alive on a Flood Caller. Might as well, right? Sacrifice you. We have a perfect thing with the Fear of the Lost Teeth here. Spinner of Souls. And then I guess we hit the little rat. Just thin out their board even more. Spinner of Souls. And now we got an Izoni. Oh, baby. Okay. Now we got Izoni. We just gotta figure out how we're gonna cast this. So we do have 5 next turn. No attacks. Oof, okay. This is kind of the idea, though. I don't really want to run more than one Izoni, because with the Spinner of Souls, eventually, let's go, Llanowar, let's go. Untap land, we needed that. Do not counter me. No, we want to go for Izoni. All right, good game. Johnny be good. How you doing here? All right, we can rock with this. So regarding like Llanowar Elves, I know like our deck isn't like super top heavy on the curve, but I think I still do kind of like running the Llanowar Elves. I mean, it's just never bad, especially being on the draw here versus red, because it's gonna get a little hard if this is like mice. I see the Mabel avatar, so I'm assuming the mice are coming out, which they are. Tyvar, sure. There's a bunch of different options we can do here. We could just go for Spinner or Tyvar, but I think I'm gonna opt to go for the Infestation Sage, just because this gets a little something back if we can block. Hopefully they don't just like Monstrous Rage, so then we go for the Twitching Doll. I think this is probably the best move here. The most efficient. We don't have double black, so that's kind of worth noting. Not having removal versus the mice is definitely not where you want to be, but that's okay. Screaming Nemesis. We're definitely not blocking the Nemesis. I do have some life gain in here, but I will block this, right? Double Strike, no tricks, they're tapped out. That's easy enough, right? A little bit of a... That's kind of weird. A little bit of a block or a lag there, but nevertheless. Yeah, I think that's an even trade. I mean, that'll work for me every day and twice on Sunday, so... Now I gotta worry about this Screaming Nemesis. So, it's kind of awkward here, kind of clunky. We are a little bit lower to the ground, so hey, I was just talking about how we are so low to the ground, don't have a big curve, but here we are kind of awkwardly just chucking down a Tyvar. I'd like to get 2 things down, but can't double spell this time. Let's do this. I can't do anything else really. I know I have at least a Twitching Doll on here, so that's nice, but now with Twitching Doll, we go in for Broodspinner. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Surveil 2. I think we can get rid of the Twitching Doll, and honestly this Blooming Marsh comes in tap, which is a little like suboptimal, so I guess we're just gonna roll the dice here a little bit. I'm not gonna block in case they have haste. I'm probably not gonna block Screaming Nemesis anyway. Don't really love our positioning here. Again, we don't have any sort of removal, but the Screaming Nemesis, if they want to swing, come right this way. It's tempting, but we can't. If they just have like Monstrous Rage and we double block, that is a catastrophe. We just can't do it. Plus, we don't have our Spinner of Souls. Witchstalker Frenzy on the Nemesis to deal 5 to my face, and also blocks out life gain, but they do lose it. So like, we finally get some removal, which is nice. All right, let's do this. Let's make sure that we're doing this decently sequencing-wise. Spinner of Souls, our new spider. Eaten Alive, and this is going to be really nice. So definitely sacrificing a creature. Get rid of you, and I'm going to get rid of my Sage. The Sage will come back. I'll get my little bit of value here back with the Sage anyway. And the Spinner of Souls, of course I'm going to take the action. Get another Spinner. That's kind of cool. Close you out. So now, I mean, we do want to put up... We want to be a little aggressive, right? So I guess we can do this so that I can get another counter on it in case I want to make the thingies. And then Tyvar, we can untap this Twitching Doll. Yeah, well, yeah, that seems okay with me. Let's go and just swing with you because I kind of want to get the Twitching Doll and I want to make more spider tokens, I guess. Plus, I do want to have... Exactly, I definitely do want to have some sort of back end here in case they do have haste. Big haste, double strike, trample nonsense, so... Mice. Yep. Sure. Guess we'll just go ahead and do this so that I can get another spider. I mean, these are 2/2 spiders. They're not exactly small. With the web... I don't know if I want to go for a double Spinner of Souls. I think I just want to sack the Twitching Doll. But I don't know. The Broodspinner we can also get going on. We do have some Delirium action going on. So let's do this. Tyvar. untap the Twitching Doll, because now we're going to get 4. Twitching Doll is going to go out, and we are going to get 4 2/2s with Spinner of Souls. Of course, we're taking the action. The spiders are going crazy. Here we go. All right. So we got 4 spiders. I'm going to go for the Fear of Lost Teeth, which kind of helps out our Delirium. And I guess we just ramp out with the Spinner of Souls. Now we got 2 souls. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. 2 mice is really scary, especially with Offspring. And I know they have Double Strike and Trample and all this nonsense. So let's see if the 2 mice can get past my army of Golgari insects and spiders. Rockface Village, sure. I mean, this is definitely... There's no way they can get through this wall, right? There's no way. 2/2, sure. They're going to get Tyvar, which is actually... Yeah, as I say, that seems a little weird. They're going to go after me. Okay. You know what? They're only swinging with 1 mouse. They're going to get it Double Strike and Haste, but I don't think they can take it. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and block every single creature against this mouse. I don't think they've got the means. There's no way. I don't even care what you kill. We're going to get Spinner of Souls is going to allow us to grab some stuff back. There's no chance they can get through this. I don't care if you got Monstrous Rage. I don't care. You cannot Double Strike your way through this entire board. No, 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 no. There we go. There's one. I mean, that's it. No Monstrous Rage either. Even if they did, wouldn't matter. But bam, bam, bam. I don't even know exactly what's going on here. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't even know who died. We got what? 2 Death Trick. Oh, 3. So we got Spinner of Souls. This, honestly though, when I first saw the Spinner of Souls, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was like fine. I just didn't know it was like kind of cracked. And now I'm figuring out that this is like actually like really damn good. I mean, we were taking it 2 mono red aggro on the draw. I mean, pretty damn sexy if you ask me. Land drop, sure. I think we're just kind of playing with our food at this point. I don't think there's like a realistic way they could bust through here. I do still have a Broodspinner, but let's just do this. -2. Got another Broodspinner. I guess we just take this googly eye cutie. This googly eye cute little spider. I guess I'll keep 1. So I can use the googly eye cutie's little spider. Braids. I don't know. I don't like paying for the braids, to be honest with you. So I guess we'll go for Spinner of Souls. You just never really know. I know we have an army here, but I would just rather not pay the 1 for the braids. You just never really know versus red. I don't want to take life. So I do want to be a little aggressive here. The Hired Claw does deal damage. You know, there's some stuff here. We do have to kill them. I mean, it's one thing to stop the onslaught, but you do actually have to win the game. So let's check them a little bit. Mousy, sure. I think my board is even bigger than last time, so like you can do as you please. Don't think you're getting through, but you can try. Hired Claw, they are going to deal 1, which is not fortunate. Double Strike, Double Strike. So block you. Block you. Block you. And then I kind of want to just like hedge my bets a little bit. So we want more of the beef against the Manifold Mice because they have, whatchamacallit, Double Strike. The Hired Claw I'm not like as worried about. Let's say they even have, let's say they got the best possible thing. Monstrous Rage. I don't think even like that would even save them really. So Hired Claw, sure. Even if they Monstrous Rage the Hired Claw, the mice are gone. So I'm just worried about the claw. They actually do. Oh my god, they actually do have Monstrous Rage, the best possible thing they could draw. Like, I don't think it's gonna matter. I haven't even really done the math yet, but I don't think they've got it. I don't think they've got the means here. Bang bang, here we go. There's First Strike. I mean, that's fine, whatever. 2 Spinner of Souls. The amount of value this spider accrues over time is just batshit insane. It's just crazy. So here's Double Strike. Got 8 life, and they're not even going to be able to, like, I think we got lethal on the back end here, most likely, but we'll see. Bam, bam. Yep, we did take 2 there. More Spinner of Souls action. Let's go and take it. See if we can get an Izoni. We do not, unfortunately, but yeah, they just take it. And there we go. My god, aggro is no joke. All right, let's go, baby. Got 2 Eaten Alives with our lovely elf. I think we'll be okay here, so let's go with our elves here. So Llanowar Elves on the play feels just absolutely insane, but I'm unapologetic about it. Elves, we needed this. Green needed it. Green was just like, you know, kind of down and out there for a while. I still think green might be the worst color overall, but definitely needed it in green land. So I do have to pay, which is kind of not great. If I want to go for double black here, which, I mean, like, I kind of do. I guess so. It's a small price to pay. I think this is still worth it. We're gonna pay here. I don't love doing it, but we also get our a little bit of return on our investment with the Sage, so that's always nice. And I guess I'm swinging in with this elf, so hey, I guess it's kind of an awkward trick there. The Skyfisher Spider should be good to go here. Partial Tower, we don't love it, but we don't hate it. It's fine. Still got a nice little mosquito in the air. Obviously, it's an insect, but you know. It's a creature type. It's a mosquito. It's a mosquito as far as I'm concerned. Screaming Nemesis, we definitely have the means to deal with this, so I'm right this way. I'm not going to prevent life gain for the rest of the match. Blooming Marsh is a little unfortunate because I'm not going to be able to go for the Spider, but that's okay. Put our damage in, and I'm just going straight in for the Eaten Alive. We got to get rid... Like, honestly, the Screaming Nemesis is just kill on sight. I mean, there's just no other way around it. We can kind of play around with other stuff, but not you. 17 to 15. We still have a Spider. They do have a quite... Oh, another one. Come on. No way. Well, we still have a Spider, but, like, they have a full hand here. Moment of Craving. Pretty good. Let's get our damage in. Like I said before, you do still have to win. Other than just, like, killing the creatures here, so... Sacrifice you, and this is an easy kill on the Nemesis. What I like about the Spider is the Spider, obviously, can gain life when it dies. We also have got a Moment of Craving. Moment of Craving, I think, is really good. This aggro deck, they just keep coming. Oh my god. We do have a Moment of Craving that can deal with one. And a Conviction. Okay. Okay. So... I'm just thinking, like, do I want to use the Moment of Craving now? I think not, because we do have a good blocker. So I think not. When we block with the Spider, then I think we can kind of worry about Moment of Craving, Corrupt the Conviction. Another one. Okay, that is batshit bonkers. You got 3 and like you're opening 10 cards or whatever, 12 out, whatever it is. Nevertheless, we do allow them to get like what, maybe like a 2 double strikers. I think that's fine. Let's just wait. Screaming Nemesis is definitely a problem for the Moment of Craving. I guess we just block. Okay. Nothing, huh? I have the Moment of Craving here. It's at least thin them out here. Don't lie, man. These Screaming Nemesis is a really difficult to deal with. So if we can make it out alive on 3 Screaming Nemesi, I don't know. We might be looking okay here, but let's see if we can get a good trade here. Burst Lightning, that is unfortunate. So I guess we're gonna have to Corrupt the Conviction here, right? Yeah, it's dead. It's not like it's gonna trade, so it's actually just gonna die. So Skyfisher Spider, take action, of course, and now gain a little bit of life. Disfigure, okay. Not too bad. We're still at 16 life though. All things considered, it's not that bad. I know this is a little bit... If I top deck into like a Brood Spider or a Broodspinner or something like that, I'll be a little mortified. So I'm going to pay the 1 just so I can be a little bit more efficient if I top deck something. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this'll do. We can still go for Anoint with the Screaming Nemesis, but for now I think this is the play, obviously, right? Swarmweaver, we have that Delirium going on, so... But there's, man, 3 Screaming Nemesis. This is... Because they can always just, like, Witchstalker Frenzy their own Nemesis. Another mouse. Okay. Oh my god, alright. I think the MVP of this deck is, by far, in my opinion, Manifold Mouse and Nemesis. So I think we've taken on enough of them. I can't complain, though. We're getting pretty lucky, though. So Skyfisher Spider. I guess I did miss out on a little bit of damage. Probably should swing in here with a little mosquito in the air first before we sacked. So getting a little ahead of myself here. So let's see what you got here. Skyfisher Spider. No way. let's give him a nice. I'm not even joking you. I've seen this card before, and I've thought about like maybe using it. I have never in my life seen that. That just blew my face off. Okay, let's attack you because you don't have Death Touch, so I'll just swing with the Swarmweaver over here. That is absolutely insane. I can't believe it. Untimely malfunction, and they just rediverted the kill spell. I can't believe it. Lightning Strike on the Swarmweaver. Another mouse. I can't believe it. Hey, kudos to the opponent. I cannot actually believe it, though. I don't think I can really block here. We're going to take 2. I guess we'll just keep the Mosquito around for now. Oh, man. We can Anoint and another land. Now we're looking devastatingly bad. That untimely malfunction was very timely for them. Untimely for us. Man, that's crazy. Okay, so in case we don't take this, I think we're just gonna analyze like where we went like wrong. I guess I probably should Anoint here. Let's see if they get a little frisky. I think like where we went wrong. So well, they're not playing white, so they can't really do Lightning Strikes. They are gonna. Okay. I can't gain life anymore either. Down to 3 and an Infestation Sage. I think if they can probably go double strike and haste here, but yeah, bump. I would assume they go double strike and haste now, or double strike and trample. Excuse me. Yep, which they do. Let's give them a good game. Well, actually, no, I was actually salty on my part. We do live with 1 life here, but another land that's gonna take it here. Let's go ahead and get out of here. But